£400, folks. Probably over that. Hey, sit down. 400 pounds of bearded glory. Amazing dog. I love every single one of you. The problem is, they're all here at Second Chance Bird Dogs for a reason. And this is only half of them. There's another 4 in the kennel. Well, this is the worst 4, right? This guy right here doesn't get along with other dogs. Wants to fight all the time. Guy behind him is Boone. Boone's last straw was he attacked and almost killed the puppy. Guy behind him is Ruger. Ruger likes to run over children and bite the mailman. Charlie likes to bark and be mouthy. And then the very last guy there is a poodle pointer, which I'm going to put him in the same. A lot of people aren't going to like this. They're going to hate me for it. I'm going to put him in the same category as these guys because his prey drive is phenomenal. And the house he was in, they weren't hunters, but he would attack the goats and anything smaller than him he wanted to kill. So he's doing his job. But that's what I want to talk about today, is the dog's doing his job. So a lot of people think, I'm going to get this dog. I'm going to sit on the couch with this dog. This dog's going to be a great family dog. He's going to watch videos of me. He's going to sleep better than my kids. And no, it doesn't happen, folks. And if you're out there with one of those wire hairs that can do that, God bless you. You got lucky. Because these dogs are not made for that. These dogs are made to hunt and kill fur and feathered game. From day one, that's what these dogs are bred to do. They were never bred to sit on the couch and watch TV, folks. They were bred to hunt. These guys are ruthless. They're mean. They are the pit bulls of the bird dogs. They breathe fire. And that's why I love them. If you were to tell me pick one breed for the rest of your life, it would definitely be a wire hair like this guy right here. Charlie's an awesome dog. He's a great dog. He's loyal. He's faithful. He'll never leave me. He'll hunt as hard as he can for me. But he's not going to get along with your poodle at home. He's not going to get along with your short hair. I had a smaller short hair out here today. And he was fine for about 5 minutes. And finally he had enough and it was game on. He wanted to fight. So if you're in the market for a wire hair and you say, that's the kind of dog I want to get. I want to get one of them bearded dogs that's beautiful, that's loyal, and that just wants to please. Yeah, they do. They want to please. But there's certain things that you have to put in place to have one of these dogs and have one of these dogs successfully. This guy right here is the epitome of what I want in a wire hair. You see that? You see that right there? That's what I'm talking about. He does that with your 7-year-old kid. Guess what? Your 7-year-old kid's on the ground. Okay? These guys need structure. They need discipline. More than anything, they need work. They have to be worked. If they're not worked, they're not going to be happy. If they're not happy, then you don't want to be around them. I've got a kennel full of these guys, and that right there alone should be enough to tell you that there's a problem. And the problem is that people are getting these dogs. Charlie, quiet. Problem is people are getting these dogs with the idea that they're going to be a great house pet and a great family member, and they can be, but they need structure that no other dog needs. And how do I word this? A lot of the structure and the discipline that they need, a lot of folks don't want to do. And there's good reason for that. And I want to go over that right now. From now on, going forward, Second Chance Bird Dog will not be rehoming any wire hairs outside of the state of Michigan. Unless the owner can, undoubtedly prove to me that he can handle a wire hair. But if you don't have the ability or you don't have the capability, you don't want to, take one of these dogs and tie him out in the yard like I do right here. If you don't want to have an outdoor kennel to put one of these dogs in. If that's not you, then you probably shouldn't have a wire hair. Wire hairs need a certain set of rules and structure that a lot of dog owners don't want to have to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want to have to tie a dog outside. Let's be honest, you get a dog for a reason, right? You get a dog to be with you, to be with your family, and to have fun, and be part of something greater. But if you can't do that, then what's the point in having that dog? And that's why the reason I get a lot of these dogs is because those families are like, we don't want this. We want a dog that can go anywhere with us, that can do anything that my kid can jump on and play jumping jacks on top of. But these wire hairs, you just can't do that with. So people look at me and they say, what am I doing wrong? And you're not doing anything wrong. It's not the right fit. These dogs aren't made for that. These dogs are made for something bigger than that. They're hunting dogs. They're tracking dogs. They were born and bred since day one to kill animals, okay? And when you have a dog that's bred to do that, that's bred deep in their blood, like this 100-pound guy right here, like that guy right there, this guy right here has got NAVDA papers. I mean, these dogs have pedigrees that are spectacular. And that tells you that these dogs are made to hunt. They're not made to be family dogs. And the one thing that I think a lot of people forget is that we only hunt 2 months out of the year. Maybe 3 months, depending on if you travel. So for 9 months out of the year, this guy's not a hunting dog. He's a family dog. Well, when you have a dog that's made to be a hunting dog, and 9 months out of the year you want him to be a family dog, that's hard to do, folks. There's a lot of people out there that do it, but it's hard to do. Charlie, stop getting jealous. So next time you're looking for a dog, if you think, hey, I want to get a wire hair from Second Chance Bird Dogs, there's a lot of rules and stipulations I'm going to put in place. And a lot of people aren't going to be willing to do those. I have a wire hair coming back to me next week that from an amazing family. The owners are fantastic. They adopted him 3 months ago. I wouldn't trust this dog with anybody else. But the fact that he's not successful in their home tells me so much about this breed. It tells me so much. And honestly, it almost makes me sad to think about how am I going to find these guys homes? If I can't have a dog be successful with that couple, how can I have any dog be successful with anybody? But that's just it, folks. That's the game we play. That's the dice we roll. And I've got to pick and choose where these dogs go. And I'm going to start getting really, really picky. I have one person coming to get Boone and Ruger, both of these dogs. That person lives about 11 hours away, but that person has an outdoor kennel. And that's where these guys are going to be the majority of the time. You say, man, that's mean. Why do you want to do that? Honestly, these guys aren't going to be successful anywhere else other than that. I mean, this guy right here attacked puppies and almost killed them. He was growling at the owners. This guy needs an outdoor kennel. I wouldn't trust this guy in a house with anybody. Now, will he come in my house with my kids? Sure, under my supervision. And half the time I have a muzzle on him. That's not the kind of dog you want inside the house with your family. So yeah, these two guys are going to a home with someone that has an outdoor kennel. And he can put them out there if he needs to. They can run around outside and run free and have fun. But the majority of the time, they're going to be in that outdoor kennel. Because that's the rules we have to put in place for these dogs. That's how strict we have to be with where these dogs go. Wire hairs are not for everyone. And if you're on the fence about it, if you think, man, I want a wire hair, or I want a short hair, I want this, or I want that, I want you to watch this video, and I want you to know that my shelter is full of these guys. All they want to do is hunt. All they want to do is do what they're bred to do. And they keep getting in trouble for not doing that. And that's not good. When we have these dogs getting in trouble for what they're bred to do, they're going to the wrong homes, folks. And we don't want that. We want these guys to be successful. We want these guys to hunt. And they can be part of your family. I mean, I'd take a bullet for any one of these guys. I've had this guy for 3 days. And I'll tell you right now, I absolutely love him. And I would do anything for him. But I don't think I'm going to let him go in my kid's bedroom and sleep on his bed at night. I wouldn't put a ribeye steak on the floor around my kids and let this guy in the house and let him fight over the steak. I wouldn't do that. So I want you to think long and hard before you contact me about a wire hair or before you go to get a wire hair puppy. This is not to bash the breed. This is to hopefully help the breed. Help the breeders find those good homes. Because these guys they're amazing, but they're the pit bull of the bird dog world. And I tell that to everybody. That's my new saying. The pit bull of the bird dog world is standing right here. He will cause you more headache and more harm than good if you don't use him the correct way. Born and bred to hunt, folks. 100 pounds of nonstop killing action. I love it. Take this guy rabbit hunting, take him deer tracking, take him bird hunting, take this guy Kyle hunting. I don't care. He's built like a tank. I absolutely love it. But he's not going to sit on the couch and watch Netflix with you and get away with it without getting aggressive. So this is Mike from Second Chance Bird Dogs, showing you 4 of the 8 wire hairs I have, because they're just in the wrong homes. So think about that long and hard. Thanks.